Greetings, citizens of the world. President Donald Trump just humiliated Democrats again. In fact, his new CIA director nominee, Gina Haspel, destroys one of their biggest lies. Liberals are about to freak out, and you don't want to miss this. President Donald Trump shocked the political world on Tuesday, March 13, 2018, with an announcement on Twitter, saying that CIA Director Mike Pompeo would become the new Secretary of State and that Deputy CIA Director Gina Haspel would become the CIA Director as Rex Tillerson departed the administration. Haspel's nomination immediately sent panic through the liberal world as one of their biggest lies went up in flames. Mike Pompeo, Director of the CIA, will become our new Secretary of State. He will do a fantastic job. Thank you to Rex Tillerson for his service. Gina Haspel will become the new director of the CIA, and the first woman so chosen. Congratulations to all. Trump wrote. Mike Pompeo, director of the CIA, will become our new Secretary of State. He will do a fantastic job. Thank you to Rex Tillerson for his service. Gina Haspel will become the new director of the CIA, and the first woman so chosen. Congratulations to all. Liberals began attacking President Trump, trying to label him as a misogynist, during his presidential election campaign when he took a hard stance against Hillary Clinton. In an April 2016 report by the New York Times, Trump was accused of carrying out gender-based attacks against his opponent in an attempt to smear his character. This week alone, he accused her of playing the woman's card to get where she is, saying, "If Hillary Clinton were a man, I don't think she'd get 5% of the vote." He questioned her strength and stamina, and he mocked her for shouting. Also this year, he attacked Mrs. Clinton as the enabling political spouse of a former president who Mr. Trump said had abused women. Mrs. Clinton's advisors say they are confident that such comments will galvanize Democrats, and infuriate nearly any woman who has ever had to work harder than a man. But they also recognize that Mr. Trump has proved adept at reading the electorate and at dominating news coverage, and that Mrs. Clinton must parry his attacks without overplaying her hand or further eroding her standing with male voters, whom she has struggled to win over in the Democratic primary. Now that Trump has nominated the first woman to be director of the CIA, liberals have to face the truth. Donald Trump didn't berate Hillary Clinton because she is a woman. He did it because she doesn't have any character and could not hide her contempt for everyday Americans. Calling Trump a misogynist was one of the biggest lies perpetrated by Democrats about our president, and now, it's time for them to eat crow. In addition to destroying one of the left's biggest lies about Trump, CIA Director nominee Gina Haspel also creates a tremendous problem for liberals to digest. Because of Haspel's shining 30-year-plus career with the CIA, she represents a few characteristics that liberals despise. She doesn't fit their agenda of what an American woman should look like. Haspel's resume shows she formerly served as Deputy Director of the National Clandestine Service, Deputy Director of the National Clandestine Service for Foreign Intelligence and Covert Action, and Chief of Staff for the Director of the National Clandestine Service. Adding that Haspel oversaw the torture of Muslim terrorists beginning in 2002, at a black site prison in Thailand, and what you have is cause for mass hysteria and panic in the snowflake world. Haspel is sure to face resistance during her confirmation in the Senate because of her particular supervisorial skill set, which includes waterboarding and other unpleasant but effective interrogation techniques. Below is a clip of how liberal politicians responded in February 2017, when Haspel was promoted to Deputy CIA Director. At this time, no reports have yet been released to indicate who will replace Gina Haspel as Deputy CIA Director when she assumes her new role. However, her nomination alone is enough to celebrate. American patriots are applauding President Donald Trump for picking someone as CIA Director who has spent decades serving her country and setting an example for others as a strong, intelligent, and successful woman. It's sad that liberals, who claim to be the champions for women, can't also cheer this female for her history-making nomination.